Okay, I'm at the Orem Cemetery. I just filmed the Iacono grave over there. They don't have the stone. If they, oh, I wish I could buy it, but, and I was leaving and I decided to park because of the flags. And I said, Will, let me just give one last look. And so, hold on a second. I'm just looking. Okay. Huh. Okay, I just found something that's not coincidence, but let me get to this. So, I saw my wife's birthday, April 4th, which is a prophet's, and then I saw a prophet's birthday on my birth year, Oaks. So I said, oh, that got my attention. Those are also Monson's, which is August 21st. You just switch them. Then I saw October 7th, 1914, which wow, there's no words. There's literally no words. This makes me think that some of the other symbols are not coincidence. Maybe Daniel, look, a John, a Margaret, a David. David is important in the Lord's plans. There's an empty spot. So you have a prophet's birthday on my birth year surrounding this. Now look, immediately next to it, you have another prophet's birth year. July 19th, Joseph F. Smith, on my birth year, with Oaks, month and year, 8 days from Oaks, with Benson's birthday, August 4th. Why is it not an August 3rd? So you have Oaks, month and year, with Benson's August 4th, with the July 19th, 1980. So both 1980s are prophets' birthdays. That highly, highly, highly defies the odds. Surrounding my grandfather's birthday with a John David. And what I just found out when I started the video, kitty corner is my dad's October 9th. Has an Aaron pattern. If you keep going, it hits a June 18th. Mount St. Helens, a baby, May 1980. I don't think that's coincidence. I just found that. Let's see here. Okay. All right. I'll keep this video short. So both 1980s surrounding, and let's look at this real fast. So there is an ordination symbol of Lee. He was July 7th, 1972. That's very hard to get, but it's in April, which is also an ordination of Wilford. That's just right behind the October 7th, 1914. You have a November 22nd prophet right there. And then look, there's the October 7th, 1914. Here's the July 19th, 1980. Look what's kitty corner. A Vera. Coincidence? If that is coincidence, then why 2 down is there a November 7th? with Anderson's birthday, who will probably be president of the church. He has the same pattern as my dad, 9/1951, with my patriarchal blessing year. That part could. With Brigham's birthday, June 1st. Oh, and Monson's. So 2 prophetic birthdays. Okay, that defies the odds. Into the Mesa Temple, which was the exact view I had from the right front angle when I got my patriarchal blessing and I lived there. And then Brigham's birthday. Okay, let's see here. Look, it just surrounds. Let me just look at this one more time. So my symbol would be this one. And it can't be coincidence. On both sides of the October 7th, 1914 is a prophet's birthday on my birth year. Look, with Oaks, month and year. And it just happens to be Benson. August 4th, Oaks is August 12th, 1932. So this would be more direct to me and my mom. You go through the Vera, and it hits the Mesa Temple, which was my view with Brigham's. Huh. I'm just gonna go over here really fast, see if I look. One day from my grandma. Wow! One day from my grandma's death, and one day from her son's birth. Isn't that interesting? My mom, September 12th. I'll have to come back. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is crazy. Look at this. Grant, Heber J. Grant, November 22nd, 1980. Look at that. Okay, let's look at the context here. Look at Dorothy with a November prophet and an October ordination of Taylor, as well as the November ordination of Benson going into it. Let's see here. Close. Huh. Okay. So there's the October 7th, 1914. Let's go back here. Okay, here's the one. One day from my dad's. That's far stronger than Dennis Paul. One day from my grandma's death. Let's go through the November prophet 1980, which is the month and year I was born. Then it hits a 1980 baby. Look at that. That defies the odds. Lived 2 days. And then look. It might hit this or the corner. Let's go back. Let's see. I think it misses it. November prophet on my grandfather's. Look, same November prophet on Nelson's. Uchtdorf on Nelson. The pattern over here is very interesting. Okay. Okay. There's the November 22nd, 1980. See, it goes towards the car. I would have to angle it slightly. I don't like doing that too much. Let's see if it works. So, yeah, I could easily get it through the corner. But here's the one that it actually goes through. A prophet's birthday, 1980, next to the grandfather. Look at this. Which might make more sense. Because it's about a particular person. So, look at this. I don't know. It might hit this perfectly. Here, let me, so. Okay, see the two flowers? That's the October 7th, 1914. That's the August 12th, 1980. Before the two flowers, watch. If I'm doing it perfect, it goes to the left of the green one. So it hits, okay. It hits this one perfectly right here. Look at that. Okay, let's see here. Oh my goodness, look at that. A 7, 1980. Hard to get. Close to Benson. Mesa Temple, Hinckley's birth year, July 19th, a prophet's birthday. This is very strong. Huh. Here's this one. Oh, look, they just died. Close to each other. Huh. And then my mom's, this is not strong because it's 4 down. But there's hers. Ah, never mind, it is strong. Look, immediately next to my mom's September 12th is her pattern 12, 1951, but it's Oak's birthday. That's also an ordination symbol. McKay. April 12th. And there's Oak's here, which slightly strengthens it. It's got Monson's. August, September, less than a month from Monson's, so Mesa Temple, November Prophet. Huh. Look, 2 days from Claudia's birth. The next one is 5 days from an ordination of a president of the church. Yeah, I'll have to come back to this one. This is just special. July 3rd. October 8th is Ballard's birthday. And there's Anderson's on 1980, kitty corner from that. And I think he'll be president of the church. Anderson's August 9th, 1951. Wow. If you go through those two, you hit that November 14th.